How many chicks did you lose when you first started poultry farm? Or are you a new poultry farmer thinking about going into the poultry business and thinking about what are the preparation or what can I do to reduce the mortality rate of my day-old chicks? Today, I want to bring you guys some tips about what I did at the Achimota farms to reduce our mortality rates at the farm. But before we go ahead, I want to say a big thank you to all of you, my fans out there who have been supporting this channel by subscribing and sharing these videos so that people can get educated, so that we can change agriculture and the narrative around farming in Africa. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. And if you haven't yet, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime I release any video about agriculture in Africa, you will be notified and be able to watch it and enjoy it as well. And help me share this content with the youth and everyone so that we can together help ourselves and educate ourselves about the modern way of improving agriculture on the African continent. Coming back to today's topic. So I am going to release a more detailed video on this specific topic next week, telling you every bit and solution to what we did to reduce our mortality rate at the farm. But today, I'm just going to give you guys an overview and some of the things you need to do before the birds actually arrive at your farm. The first tip I want to share with you guys is the most common cause of death during the first week of the brooding process. Guess what that is? If you know, please write in the comments below or share your experience with us. But from our research is the temperature. Most of us do not check whether it's going to rain, whether we're in the raining season before we start bringing in our chicks. And this can cause a huge damage to our production. But thanks to COVID, now we all know the use of thermometer, right? So get yourself a thermometer gun, and before you bring your birds in, make sure that your temperature is 35 degrees before the chicks even arrive. And day and night, make sure to keep that temperature at 35 degrees to save your chicks for the first week. The second tip I want to give to you guys is two things. So one is vitamins and two is glucose. The first time that you bring your chicks to your pen, make sure you have a drinking water mixed with glucose to increase the energy of the chicken. Because remember, these chicks have traveled a long way to get to your farm, and you don't want them feeling very tired and not being able to eat or drink. Mixing water with glucose will give them enough energy to be able to eat and move around. The second thing is vitamins. Through those traveling on the road, on the plane, on the bus, no matter what the channel of transportation was, they get stressed because no one likes to be kept in a box. So your chicks will arrive stressed. Add vitamins to their water to release that stress for the next 1 week. And tip number 3, make sure that your chicken coop is clean. How do we do that? If the chicken coop has been used for previous chicks, make sure that you disinfect it. Make sure that the floor is not cemented, but you have either cardboard or newspapers laid on the floor to avoid cold feet. And lastly, make sure that you have somebody on site who is committed 24/7 to check on the birds. As little as they are, they also need interaction. So make sure there's somebody going in, walking in the pen every 2 to 3 hours, changing their food, changing their water, and just what I call interact with the chicks to keep them active and moving around so that they are not packed in a corner, which can also cause serious death to them. So constantly visiting the chicken coop is very recommended. I hope this helped you guys, but stay tuned as next week I'm going to unpack all these tips in detail and share it with you guys, and hopefully we can save your chicken from dying. Stay tuned and stay blessed.